Hey y'all, my name's Seth Packan, and this is Podunk Perspective, a podcast based on the Podunk Perspective. Podunk Perspective, we are here with another episode. Riley Anderson, how we doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Thanks for coming on, man.
I appreciate y'all having me.
We've been trying to plan this for a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while. I was out in the country for a little minute.
Yeah, well, you're busy. You know, that's a good thing, but also, too, you don't necessarily live in Nashville.
I don't.
Tell people where you live and how you kind of got into music.
Okay. So I live in South Alabama now, just outside of Dothan.
Yeah.
I've been there the last couple years.
Yeah.
Before that, we spent like 10 years. Well, I lived in South Georgia for 10 years.
Okay.
So to me, that's home.
Yeah.
And that's where I got into like live music and stuff. It's started out karaoke. I think that's a lot of people's thing. Like,
what were those bars you were maybe doing karaoke at?
Oh, like the raggediest of the raggedy. You know, like they're not open anymore.
Oh, damn. That's awesome.
Hometown shit. Like it's we go get tanked and go do karaoke, and then I got drug out. So there's a bunch of hunting land where I live, and so there's a lot of hunting property and whatever. So there's they do this stuff called field trials. They bring these dogs out and they point at quail and they grade them, I guess, and do this whole thing. It's a whole weekend worth. They win a bunch of money, dog food, whatever, right?
Right.
So they book music.
Yeah.
I guess the guy that owns the place is friends with Dallas Davidson.
Okay.
And this is right after Dallas had signed Trey Landon to play it again. This was like 8-9 years ago. Right. So Trey got booked to play this field trial party. This might have been 10 years ago, like right on it. And he was just, they'd play, they'd take a break, play, take a break. And it was awesome just to see, right? Like, especially that, to be,
kind of green to the
guy wanting to do it.
Yeah.
I play guitar and I sing in my house.
Yeah, right.
And so one of my buddies that brought me out there, he convinced him to let me play. And Trey handed me this $3,500 guitar and awesome. Said, "Have at it, man." And I ended up playing with this Nashville band for like 2 straight hours. Damn. And then right then I was like, well, I think I can do this.
Right.
And then just booked everything around the house that I could since then, and
that's awesome.
Just the whole deal.
So when did you really start singing? Was that in high school, or was that like after high school, or
I always as a kid I always sang along with the radio. Just as a kid. Like,
before that, before high school.
I didn't get a guitar until I was 11, but I sang since I could talk.
Who were some of those artists maybe your parents were listening to that kind of influenced maybe what you do today?
Oh, it was all like 90s, early 2000s country, like the old Tim and Faith. They did the duo album. You got your older John Michael Montgomery and your Joe Diffie's and your Al Jackson and, just kind of your big ones. Right. But then there was like... some rock and roll thrown in there, ZZ Top, AC/DC, that whole thing.
Absolutely.
And then, my dad's a big 80s fan, so there's always that kind of stuff floating around. Right. 80s, 80s hits. It was just a good little mix, but the majority of it was all just classic country.
So you said you grew up in South Georgia, right?
No, I didn't move there till I was 21. You ready for this rundown?
Yeah.
So I'm originally from Canada.
Whoa!
Yeah,
curveball here. Okay.
Yeah, so I was born and raised in British Columbia, Canada.
Damn.
I left there when I was 13.
Okay.
We spent 1 year in this province called Manitoba. They got mosquitoes big as birds up there.
So I'm from Michigan. How far is that? Like, what part of Canada is that in compared to Michigan?
So, British Columbia is above Washington State.
Okay,
so it's as west as you can go.
Yeah.
Manitoba's right in the middle.
Got it.
So it's like right above Minnesota, I think.
Cool.
So it's not far from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you're a little bit more east, so that's like Ontario's probably right above y'all.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
But yeah, so I did that and then moved to Northeast Alabama when I was 14 years old.
So how did that all come to be? Like, what was the reasoning behind that? Moving and
my dad's job.
Yeah.
Yeah, he worked on the railroad.
Okay, sweet.
So we moved a lot.
Yeah, that's a tough job. I feel like, right?
Absolutely.
No, that's really cool. So, when you really got settled into music, when was that first gig where you were like, okay, I'm doing something pretty cool?
Probably like, I mean, the first one was cool.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Right.
crazy thing by no means.
Yeah.
Probably like, whenever I got my first band gig, but like a good one, like we had our shit down and it just went smooth. It was probably like that feeling then, like, all right, we got something.
Yeah. And you travel to Nashville. So
Yep.
playing those gigs playing the gigs here in Nashville, kind of tell me how that experience is, compared to maybe playing back home or something like that.
So when I first started coming to town, I'd pick up kind of whatever I could, Broadway or whatever, what have you, just to pay for like the hotel or the Airbnb for the week. Then I got, played all the writers' rounds, of course, as well. But it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. It's I mean, you're constantly in front of a shit pile of folks.
Yep.
Whether they're coherent or not.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's pretty similar to home. I'm playing.
That's awesome.
No, man, it's cool. It's I don't know. It's always, at this point, I've played so many different places.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Like, it's always a new group. So.
Do you get nervous on stuff like before you start or anything? Like,
I guess it just depends what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Whiskey Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dog shit and razor blade scared.
That's awesome.
Terrified.
What's your favorite bar in Nashville?
I mean, I am very partial to Live Oak.
Yeah.
I definitely am.
Live Oak's a good place.
Yeah, it's always been a good spot.
The local's cool. I like the local as well.
I really love the local. I do. Jeff's always been awesome. I got banned from there, quote unquote.
How'd that happen?
That'll be after this. I can't talk about that on here. I'm not banned. I just went and played there like 3 weeks ago, so I know I'm allowed back.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
So when, for people that maybe have never heard your music before, what type of music would you say you put out,
Just honest. I just write about my life.
Right.
And it's weird because it's so personal. It's I don't know how, or it's still stuff that people seem to be able to relate with, but it's just just honest music. That's it. It's just.
Do you have a core group of guys you write with that just every time you guys get together it kind of just works, Or,
yeah.
Yeah. Who are those guys?
I got a couple of them. Carter Cross.
Yeah.
Write with him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We come up with a bunch of good stuff. Every time I write with Will Mosley.
Yes, sir.
Seems like every time we sit down we get a good one.
Yeah.
Chase Baker's another big one.
So Will Mosley, he was on American Idol and stuff, but he's got some great songs out and everything. Kind of tell us about your relationship with him and friendship with him,
The last little while since he's come out of the show, he's been on a tear as far as touring and getting to do a whole bunch of cool shit. So he's been gracious enough to bring my fat ass out on a couple of the tour runs. So it's been cool getting to get out on the road and open for him. And it's always good just to get to see him and hang out. Like that's how our relationship started, was just getting to be friends first and hang out and do goofy shit together. So
it seems.
Since then, it's
I feel like your personalities would fit really well together.
Absolutely.
So, is there any crazy stories out on the road, or?
Nah, I ain't been out that much with them. No.
Yeah.
There's no right way or wrong way to do any of this stuff, and it just seems like you get a lot farther just being genuine and helping people out when they fucking ask.
Absolutely.
Just have a heart, man.
Yeah.
That's
so.
it.
Speaking of having heart, Josh Terry was one of the guys that recommended having you on the
biggest
pod.
shitbag ever.
Yes, sir.
No, I love him a lot, man. He's the only reason I ever came up here.
So tell us about how you guys met and that friendship,
Yeah, so about little over 3.5 years ago now, almost. Just through a mutual friend, we met, and he said, like, hey, I've been checked out your music, and I think you really need to start getting up here, and so he's like, if you want to come with me, we'll get Airbnb, we'll do whatever. I'll introduce you to people I know. We'll have you on the show, whatever. And I can't turn that down, of course. So for the last, just a little over 3 years, as long as I wasn't on the road, every 2 or 3 weeks, my ass was up here.
Yeah.
And it was just doing the thing, writing, networking, playing the rounds, doing the shows.
That's great.
Just right up here in it.
Yeah. Who are some of the artists that maybe are bigger today that you would be fans of and, would want to open up for,
Oh, pick one. Yeah, all of them. I'll go out on the road with anybody. I ain't scared.
Absolutely.
Yeah, whoever thinks I'd fit in, man. I don't know. It's at the end of the day, I'm fans of a lot of people. It's yeah, they really ain't.
If you had to pick, if you had to stick with more of the traditional country, or if you were to go into more of that, Morgan Wallen type country, which side would you prefer to,
I've got to open up for some of the older guys, some of like the guys with the fucking hits. It's I've been able to get out with some of them a little bit over the last couple of years. Tracy Lawrence, I did a couple dates with him.
That's awesome.
I got Clint Black, Gary Allen. But like way back in the day, I got to open for this band called Waterloo Revival.
Okay.
So the front man from that, George Burge, he's killing it now. I get out
That's
on the road
crazy.
with him tomorrow.
I never put that together. You're the first one to ever bring that up. Wow, that's wild.
I got to open for them in at Cypress Grill on Lake Blackshear in Georgia.
Yeah, George is a Lucchese guy. He comes into the store a lot and hangs out. But no, he's a great guy, and hopefully we have him on the pod someday.
Yeah, I got to meet him way back, man. They're great. I opened for Drew Parker at the same place.
Okay,
I'd love to get back out and open for him.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Yeah, whoever, right?
Yeah, whoever's got the work, I'll go do it.
No, absolutely. So, you play a lot of rounds in town. Kind of tell us how you go through of like the process of getting up on stage and also, playing your heartfelt songs to these people and what you hope they get from them,
What I play really just depends on the crowd that's in the room.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like I got a good mix of both ends of the spectrum now. Yeah. For a while, it was just a bunch of sappy ass heartfelt shit, but I have since sat down and been able to write, a little bit of everything at this point. As far as like prepping, I don't know. I like to come in and watch. Normally, I'll depending on the time. Yeah. I like to stay for the majority of the round, see everybody, and see, because at the end of the day, you're looking for people to work with. Right. Like that's what it's there for.
Right.
So I mean, it's a tool. It's just staying a lot more sober at them these days.
Yeah, you were telling me before we come in here that you were like, "Hey, Josh, get me on the earlier round so we can party."
Wednesday's his birthday, so I told him if you want me to drink and have a good time and all that with your birthday, I mean, I'll have a good time either way. But if you want to get drunk, you got to put me on an early slot.
Absolutely.
If not, I'm staying sober till the end of it. So.
What's your go-to drink of choice?
Oh, right now it's these things.
Good boys?
Yeah.
Can't beat them.
Great. It's I like that. I like a good tequila soda lime. I'll drink any beer. Literally any beer. I ain't found a bad one yet, I don't think.
No, there's no bad beers out there, I don't think. You were telling us a story about these good boys before we got on. Do you mind releasing that?
Yeah, we can. That's fine.
You were at the golf course with Mr. John Daly himself, I think?
Yeah, so we was back in like April. We were in town for the Creative Vets tournament, and we ended up seeing him that night after we got done with the tournament, and then we ended up hanging out, and we ended up hanging out with him all week. But it was Will. Yeah, we were with Will, his guitar player Benji Taylor, and myself, and we just hung out the whole week. And John called us one night. He's like, "What are y'all doing?" I said, "We're just, just at the Airbnb. We were writing or smoking weed or something. I can't remember." And not Will, me and Benji. But, he's like, come up to the Hick and we'll hang out. We're going to drink tonight. I said, okay. And we got in the car and Will sat in the back seat. And I looked at him in the rearview mirror and I said, "Will, if we going to drink with him tonight, we going to drink with him tonight." I said, "We got to try and scare him." He said, "Okay." And they didn't think it was going to happen. But we damn sure put in work. And so there's like this, I got a video I'll show you later, but I sit at the table and I hold my arm out.
We'll put it right here.
Yeah, and he just start throwing them. He's got pinpoint accuracy, man, for real.
That's great.
And just started drilling these things. And, a little while later, we were just sitting at the table hanging out still. And he's like, "You tell me whenever it's empty, I'll get you one." I said, "Okay." And I fucking drank it, and I get another one. I drink it, get another one. He handed me one, and as soon as he turned around, I drank it as fast as I could, and I put it on the table. And he spun around and said, "Hey, you got any more of them?" And his eyes got this big. I mean, if you can scare John, you're doing something. You know what I mean? Like
awesome.
That's the one time it's happened. It's ingrained in my memory.
Dude, shout out Good Boy. I mean, honestly, they are delicious.
They are the best.
They go down too easy. Mm-hmm. That's the issue with them, And they don't make you they don't make you feel too bad in the morning.
No, not at all.
Honestly, they're carbless.
Yeah, no carbs, no carbonation.
Grip it and rip it, baby.
Yeah, they're delicious.
So, what is your favorite song you've written?
Oh shit, I don't know. There's a couple. I got this one I wrote with Will and our buddy Chase Baker called "Good Dog."
Yeah,
it's just a good song. I got one I wrote about smoking weed with my friends. While I was smoking weed with my friends.
Love it.
It's called "Picking Up Stones."
That's great.
So Carter Cross, he's got this saying every time we do that shit. He goes, "Man, what a stone! That was a good stone." So I thought about this idea like picking up stones.
Yep.
But I called it that so I could tell my mom that I wrote a rock song. But it ain't about no fucking rocks.
No, that's great, man.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't say you're not like you can kind of write all types of moods, You're You're not just like sad country or something like that.
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm all over the board.
Well, I think you brought your guitar today, right?
Yep.
So I think let's get into some of that music.
For sure.
Podunk Perspective, we're back with Riley Anderson. We're going to bring some music to the stage, I think.
For sure.
What's this first song you got for us?
It's called "Good Dog."
Yeah.
I wrote it with Will Mosley and Chase Baker. It's so I quit college at 19, which I absolutely recommend. And I took a job with the railroad in Chicago.
Okay.
I moved up to Chicago at 19 years old, and I was just by myself. So I got this yellow lab. She was like 3 or 4 months old, and it was just me and her, man. We basically just kind of grew up together, and I had her up until I'm 33 now. So I had her up until December of two years ago. So it was just short of her 13th birthday. Mm-hmm. She's just a good dog. It was,
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is about her. Her name is Ellie.
Love it. Let's hear it.
Know I needed you more than you needed me. Was fresh out on my own. Yeah, I was only 19. You had no home no more. Needed somewhere to lay your head. It ain't what I was looking for, but I guess you get what you need instead. My God, it was really something. How you lived a lifetime in a dozen. Good trucks, they run around the world and back again. A good house will stand tall with those four walls for 100 years. The one thing I wish could get a little more time, don't get that long. And I swear, long as I live, you won't find nothing better than a good dog. We leave and they think that we're gone forever. Come home, heavy heart. Somehow they make it all better. They don't know what they mean when we're going through hell. The one thing that loves you more than it loves itself. Well, good trucks, they run around the world and back again. Good house will stand tall with those four walls for 100 years. The one thing I wish could get a little more time, don't get that long. I swear, long as I live, you won't find nothing better than a good dog. Nothing better than a good dog. we always lose them in the end. Guess that's just the price you pay for a man's best friend. Well, good trucks, they run around the world and back again. Good house, stand tall with those four walls for 100 years. The one thing I wish could get a little more time, don't get that long. I swear, long as I live, you won't find nothing better than a good dog.
Brother, what a song.
Appreciate that.
Also, what a voice, bro.
Thank you.
Seriously. That's like unbelievable. I mean, for having just like a raw vocal like that is great. Seriously, dude, it's awesome. So what's the second song you got for us?
So I got one I wrote with Will, another one I wrote with Will if you want to hear that.
Absolutely.
I wrote this with Will and Tyler Reeve. This is called Slow Me Down.
I feel like this is bound to be a good one.
I was born to leave. Yeah, I'm good at gone. Ain't a dirt road, byway, a highway that don't feel like home. I do my own thing my way. I'm a rolling stone. You won't know what hit you till I'm good and gone. I'm a freight train rocking every one-horse town. I'm a 10-ton wrecking ball tearing it down. I ain't found nothing that could keep me around. Even the grip of the devil couldn't slow me down now. I'm a drunk, I'm a gambler, I stay caught in a vice. Digging ditches, burning bridges while I'm rolling the dice. Well, I don't know much, man, my only advice is love all the ladies once, but the good ones twice. I'm a freight train rocking every one-horse town. I'm a 10-ton wrecking ball tearing it down. I ain't found nothing that could keep me around. Even the grip of the devil couldn't slow me down now. Twisting tornado across a flatland ground. I'm a Cat 5 cane headed right up the sound. I'm a wildfire burning everything around. Even the grip of the devil couldn't slow me down. I'm a freight train rocking every one-horse town. I'm a 10-ton wrecking ball tearing it down. I ain't found nothing that could keep me around. Even the grip of the devil couldn't slow me down. Even the grip of the devil couldn't slow me down.
Honky tonkin', baby. Let's go. That's awesome, man. That's badass. So you said you wrote that one with Will and who else?
Tyler Reeve.
Yeah, man.
That same week that we were up for the Creative Vets thing.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Later that week, yeah.
What a song.
Appreciate that, man.
What's that third song you got for us?
Well, I guess that's up to y'all. Depends on what you want to hear. Ooh. I got, wherever. Send me an emotion.
Ooh, let's see. I'm feeling something sad. How about that?
Gotcha. This is like sad of sad.
It's okay. I am here for it. Shout out Good Boys. They got these new cans. Before this was black, now it's purple. I noticed these today. I told Nolan. I said they look a little different. They're upgrading in the good boy category. It's a fantastic drink, especially the John Daly one. They have other ones, but I would go check out the John Daly one. That's my favorite. Lemon or blackberry. Sorry, raspberry. You kind of suck.
You said raspberry?
Yeah, man.
They're all good.
Yeah.
Now, what throws me off is the vodka cocktails. Not the biggest fan, but these right here are delicious.
Right.
If it's out, it's out. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Got a fresh pair of strings.
Close enough. Okay. I mean, when I say sad of sad, this is the saddest.
I'm here for it.
I put this song out 2 years ago now, maybe last year. I can't remember the date. It's been so long since I put stuff out. It's sorry, my bad. A couple years back, my wife and I lost our first son at 20 weeks. We made it halfway, but we got him for about 2 hours. She had him in the hospital, and we got to hold him and kiss him bye, and that was it. So this is what come of that. Yeah. It was kind of like my letter to him, right? Absolutely. And I kind of had to change it up. So it's this is called Almost, and it's available everywhere. Little hands, little feet, little fast heartbeat. Your mom and me just couldn't believe it. There you were up on that screen. Didn't know what to do. This was all so new. So I sat down and wrote this right here for you. Can't wait to hear you call me Dad. Learn to walk, tuck you in bed. See all the trouble you'll get into. Teach you to love, stand your ground. Can't wait to chase you all over the house. One day soon we'll watch you learn and grow. Almost. I remember the day we picked your name. If you don't like it, I'm the one to blame. So you know your mama putting mine right in the middle. Dreamt of when we'd see your face. You'd get to meet your dogs, put them in their place. Then we found out that all that time would just be a little. You showed up just a little too soon. We cried, kissed you goodbye in that delivery room. Couldn't wait to hear you call me Dad. Learn to walk, tuck you in bed. See all the trouble you'd have got into. Teach you to love, stand your ground. Couldn't wait to chase you all over the house. Couldn't wait to watch you learn and grow. Almost. Almost. Little hands, little feet, little fast heartbeat for about 2 hours or so. It's all of you will ever know.
Man, what a song.
Thank you.
Seriously. It's got to mean a lot to you.
Yeah, it's definitely not the easiest one to play.
Yeah. That just really hits home, and I bet it hits home for a lot of people. Seriously.
Yeah, it's I just saying it to a friend last night. Like, it's really heartbreaking to know how many people had to go through that.
Right.
And like most of the time, 99% of the time, you wouldn't have any idea, right?
Right.
Unless they.
A lot of people don't talk about it, but
I feel like I'm the one that's going to talk about it. That's it, man.
It's no, that's going to connect with a lot of people, and more people need to hear that song because obviously they'll heal from it. I feel like
sure.
after hearing it. So, thank you for playing that. Seriously.
Absolutely.
So, what's this fourth one you got for us?
Well, again, you pick.
Oh,
I got one that I wrote while I was on tour in Canada that I had to message Will because I had to make sure I wasn't ripping him off.
Let's do that one.
Yeah, and then he's like, "No, man, that's far enough off. You ain't doing that." I was like, "Okay," so we went ahead and wrote the song. It's called Under Construction.
Yeah.
I wrote it with a guy named Blake Reed.
Okay.
We just went and did I went out with a guy named Dallas Alexander. We just went to Canada for 7 weeks.
Yeah.
June, July. It was.
I feel like I saw a really funny TikTok video of you. You did a little coaching skit or something.
Yeah, and we played this hockey rink, and back check your forecheck your back check. That whole I did that.
That's funny. Well, I'm definitely gonna fill that up right here.
Yeah, that was a good one. They're all just they had no fucking idea what I was saying. I didn't have any fucking idea what I was saying. No, that was a cool run, man. It was, and I really hadn't been back to Canada for 18 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was cool, and we went across the entire thing.
Yeah. Do you remember growing up there, and stuff
Of course,
yeah. So how different is that, from living here and living there?
Well, and it's much different way back then than it is now.
Yeah.
It's a completely different place.
Right.
But it was cool, man. I think it was just like any other kid grew up in a small town. We rode bikes and we didn't have phones, and we stayed out till dark, and we knew how to operate a payphone. We had our home phone number memorized, that whole deal, right? It was, and our parents had no idea where the fuck we were. Yep. What a time.
That's great.
Yeah, it was.
We just got a Tim Hortons here in in Nashville. Yeah, it's over around by the airport over there. But we had a bunch of them up in Michigan. I was like, I used to go get coffee there all the time before school and stuff, and then we finally got one. I was like, let's go.
Now, I don't know this to be true or to be fact, but I got a feeling I didn't really get to. I was a kid, so I didn't drink coffee. I came up when I was 18 for one summer to help my uncle with his business. Which I damn near got fired from because I didn't like to wake up. I like to sleep in. But I would get it then. And I feel like the coffee tasted better back then rather than now.
Yeah, especially that Starbucks
Something about the recipe or some shit. The Tim Hortons coffee back then is not the Tim Hortons coffee it is now.
Yeah.
But that fucking turkey bacon thing, the sandwich, slapped.
It's so good.
But they had this sauce they used to put on. It was like this souped up honey mustard. They don't even do that shit now, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
But yeah, no, if you want a quick sandwich on the go, Timmy's that's it, man.
Absolutely.
That and a double-double.
Yes, sir.
That'll fuck a lot of people up. Don't know what that is. 2 cream, 2 sugar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Or those ice caps, bro.
I'm not a fan of ice coffee.
Yeah, they're loaded down with that sugar and cream. Like what you're saying, they're just blended up. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah, I wrote this up there on that run. It's called Under Construction. My bad for such a segue. I know that you can't see what's broken inside of me, but somehow you still seem to know what's wrong. You don't have to try to find what I can't hide. You had me figured out all along. A hammer and a nail ain't gonna fix this. I'm tired of fighting who I was, but you seem to keep some sort of vision. Piece by piece, you build me back with love. Went from not knowing if it would ever function, but now you got my heart under construction. I tried all I could, no care if bad or good, just filling up this emptiness inside. Then you found this wreck, man, I was a mess. You fixed it over time. A hammer and a nail ain't gonna fix this. I'm tired of fighting who I was. You seem to keep some sort of vision. Piece by piece, you build me back with love. Went from not knowing if it would ever function. Now you got my heart under construction. Oh, a hammer and a nail ain't gonna fix it. I'm tired of finding who I was. You seem to keep some sort of vision. Piece by piece, you built me back, love. Went from not knowing if it would ever function. Went from not knowing if it would ever function. Now you got my heart under construction. Under construction.
Let's go, man. That's a great song too.
Appreciate that, man.
It's all. I feel like it's a little shout out to like the blue collar workers almost.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
That's great. That's great. So I'm gonna ask you for a favor. You can tell me no if you don't want to do it.
Okay.
But it's actually two questions. A, can you play the one song you were talking about, the stoner song you got?
Yeah.
And then two, who has better weed, Canada or the U.S.?
I don't know. It's a lot easier to obtain up there. I mean, you can throw a rock and hit a place that sells it. Literally. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When we went out on that run, I actually didn't buy weed the entire time we were there. One of the guys in the band had this stockpile, and he had this backpack full, and he's like, I don't think you can smoke all of it. And I said, okay, well, I'll try. And we ate all the edibles, and I almost smoked it up. Like, we were bottom of the barrel. We were reaching down in there, elbow deep in the backpack, trying to get more. But, I mean, I put a dent in that motherfucker now. I don't know. It seems about pretty even at this point.
Right.
Especially like, you know,
with all the science and stuff behind it nowadays.
Yeah, you get around the right shit here, and it's good weed. It's or back home, same thing. But Canada I think they've just had great weed for such a long time. Right. You know, it's just kind of one of them things. It's Canada and Jamaica. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say who wins that.
Yeah. So kind of remind me the story of this song and who you wrote it with, and
yeah. Well, this is with a bunch of friends. Yeah. I mean, there's probably 5 of us. Yeah. This ain't one of them, but it's also not like a 5-man write. It just happened.
It just happened.
It just fucking happened.
You weren't trying.
Yeah. So Carter Cross has got this saying. It was Carter Cross, Chase Baker, Jace Pearson. Who else was with this? I think my wife wrote on this.
That's awesome.
I can't remember who else was with us. I don't know. I got it. I got the credits.
Shout out everyone.
Yeah. I think Wesley Pace. I can't remember. Hey, no bullshit. You might have to edit that one out because, he's a preacher now. Yeah, because I got to call him and see if he even wants credit on the motherfucker.
Just let us know for sure. Let us know.
Yeah. I would just probably take that out.
Right. So take out Eddie Pace.
Wesley Pace?
Wesley.
Yeah, I'll go back. I'll just go back and say so you can cut it to where me saying, I can't remember the 5th one. Yeah, I can't remember the 5th one right off the top of my head right now. It was a group of us, man. Yeah. And Carter's got this saying every time we get high. He goes, man, what a stone. It was such a good stone. And so I thought of this song idea like picking up stones, like picking up experiences, right? And but I make the joke every time I introduce it that I call it picking up stones so I can tell my mom that I wrote a rock song. Yeah. And that normally gets everybody's attention. Mm-hmm. Like, what? Ain't about no fucking rocks. This is my rock song. Picked up a couple in Atlanta, found a few out in Montana. Never been to Texarkana, but I know right where they'd be. Scattered all across the map, not knowing where they're all at. Sometimes I find them, other times they find me. Had to roll through a few to find the kind that I was looking for. In the mountains, on the beach, or most days on my back porch. Can't remember all the places, but don't get me wrong. No matter where I go, I'm gonna keep picking up stones. Lost our minds a few times, skipping rocks across the river. But nothing beats those mile-high peaks we found up there in Denver. You can find them everywhere, even all the way out in California. No matter how far I go, like a rock, I'll keep on rolling. Had to roll through a few to find the kind that I was looking for. In the mountains, on the beach, or most days on my back porch. Remember all the places, but don't get me wrong. No matter where I go, I'm gonna keep picking up stones. Got my head in the clouds, I don't wanna come down. Yeah, these stones you see, they're memories, not rocks on the ground. Had to roll through a few to find the kind that I was looking for. In the mountains, on the beach, or most days out there on my back porch. Can't remember all the places, but don't get me wrong. No matter where I go, I'm gonna keep picking up stones. Picking up stones.
Let's go.
That's my rock song.
Let's go. Riley Anderson, everyone. Dude, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thank you, man.
Seriously.
Thank y'all again for having me.
No, yeah. Like I said, we've been trying to plan it for a minute, and I'm so glad it finally happened. Thank you, Josh, for recommending this. I really do appreciate it. Go check out Riley Anderson on all platforms. His content on Instagram. Go give him a follow on the Instagram, the TikTok, the whole thing. It ain't easy out there, so these artists really do appreciate it. So, Podunk Perspective, we appreciate it. We're out.